We have 65,000 children that come through our doors every year, and we're a level 1 trauma center. So the clinical exposure for residents and fellows, any kind of trainee, and including our own faculty, is unparalleled.
We are the only game in town. We're like a huge catchment area, so we actually see children from Oklahoma, Tennessee, Louisiana, Texas, all those folks on the edges come to us because we're really kind of the closest game in town, and we also have all the specialties that they could want. And I will personally attest that by the time you get through your 3 years here, you will feel very prepared to go out into the world and practice anywhere, because now you have kind of really seen everything and taken care of really unusual cases, and then really bread and butter cases as well.
We want to give them the tools that they will need to succeed in clinical medicine anywhere in the country, but also to be great educators.
Every institution does things a bit different, and we want our fellows for the first few months just absorb how we do things, to be more of a listener than a doer. Very soon after fellows start, it's very clear to us that they grow to become teachers, and we're supporting them not only practicing independently, but also practicing while teaching, which is a skill and it's an art. To practice, we also allow fellows to moonlight and spend extra time getting paid extra, but also they get to practice independently in the context of our pediatric ER.
What I really like about being here at Children's is that there's so much growth and development that's still coming. In the last 7 years that I've been here, I've seen so many changes between the ultrasound fellowship and gaining more attendings, people from all over the country and even all over the world. I think it's just a very exciting place to be because there's so much happening at all times.
The fellows can do any sort of research that they want. I've had fellows that do injury prevention or child abuse medicine or gun violence. But the great thing is that they get the opportunity to work with experts in other sections and specialties, which really allows them to kind of branch out and bring together all the different resources that we have access to in the emergency department.
During our year with our fellows, we send them to some different educational conferences that we think are super important. One of them is to do a PEM boot camp, where they basically get to do some simulations of really high stakes cases. They get to practice on patients that aren't real and kind of make some mistakes if they need to, so that in the real world, they're not making those mistakes and really can take care of patients at the best of their ability.
Really, the doors are open to whatever a fellow is interested in doing. There's people who are doing wilderness medicine, there's people interested in ultrasound. So really, whatever your interests are, they'll connect you with people who are national leaders sometimes and who do clinical research in that specific area as well.
I think they have very much supported my career goals. One of my interests is point-of-care ultrasound. Let my mentors know that from an early start, and they actually were able to offer me a combined ultrasound fellowship with the Pediatric Emergency Medicine Fellowship. I'll actually be the first combined PEM ultrasound fellow, and so I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be over the latter 2 years of my PEM training, so that will be advantageous, so I won't have to do another year of additional fellowship training. And they hope to be able to offer that to incoming fellows as the years go on.
I love the people. That's what I've always loved, is that it's just a really supportive environment, especially when you have moved around maybe your whole life for training and you're trying to find your place. Little Rock just feels like home. It's like a family environment. Everyone is there to make sure that you are supported and make sure that you are successful in your future career. Even if you don't want to stay in Arkansas, you want to go practice somewhere else, you'll be set up for success.
I think Little Rock also has a really good sense of community, and there's small and large festivals going on. You just have to know where to look, and some of the different neighborhoods in town really kind of embrace that neighborhood spirit.
I have 2 little kids, so we spend a lot of time doing museums, art activities, and restaurants. We see lots of people stay here after fellowship, and that speaks volumes about what that means, because in the ER you want a supportive team, and I think our team is very supportive. So that's why I don't see myself going anywhere.
Our mission is to support the children, and if you're interested in that and being part of a special group, come join us.